Okay, so last time we played, you guys had just arrived at the discovered ancient dwarven fortress / stronghold that had been accidentally discovered by the deep gnomes as they were following some umber hulks. However, when the deep gnomes discovered this stronghold, they realized that they were not the first ones, and that the Duergar had started roaming the halls and searching the ancient site. The deep gnomes recruited you guys to clear out the Duergar and make it safe for the deep gnomes to get the resources, the precious metals, for themselves as ways of proving yourself and making a name for yourself amongst the deep gnomes, hoping that they can help you find your way back to the surface again. So, we cleared out a few rooms, and we left off here kind of in the middle, in a large circular room where two helmed horrors, shaped like in the shape of dwarven armor, had fought you guys and tried to stop you from entering into these double doors, both of which together are adorned with the symbol of Justhammer, the good dwarven god. So we can pick up from there.
Was this door open in the back?
No, it's closed.
Okay.
We were thinking about going through or not.
Grage, you want to kick this puppy open too?
Shall we do like we did last time?
It worked really well.
No, I recall you got stabbed.
No. Stabbing.
Well, I guess everyone's on this side of the door, so there's no chance of you getting stabbed.
Oh yeah, it could spin around like a tornado.
Or not do that, and just open the door. Look, there might be something across this door that's ready to smack you on your ass if you come through there the wrong way.
You're wise, Tharhun, in your ways.
Perhaps we should send the unemployed dragon through the door first.
Well, it may be that those statues were to keep something dangerous in, rather than keeping us out.
Oh, I thought you meant Bims.
Oh. Well,
no, I meant dragon face.
he's pretty
Okay.
employed. All right, I open the door. I push the doors open.
Okay, the doors open without a problem into a 40-foot square shrine, and in each corner is a statue of Grage. Can immediately recognize them as Justhammer, the goodly dwarven god.
The good dwarven god or the evil
The good
dwarven
one.
god?
Good.
Oh.
Other than that, there does seem to be kind of debris and like papers scattered around the room, but otherwise there's nothing any remarkable about the room.
Are any of them missing pendants, like necklaces?
Make a perception check, please.
Okay. These things have to do something. Perception? Nope. This one. Oof.
Well, I'll take the 19 and just take your perception modifier there. None of the statues look like they are particularly missing anything. Like they're anything that the god is wearing is part of the sculpture. They do notice they do look very old, and some have like minor scratches on them. And as you're kind of looking through the room, at the statues, you do find a tiny tapered cylinder of brass.
Where is it? Just like on the ground?
That's right. You just find it kind of amongst the debris.
Can I investigate where this might have fallen from? Or perceive, or...
Investigate is a fine one. Do that with advantage.
Okay. Surely this must fit somewhere.
You're not exactly where this came from, but what it is you are aware that this is a mouthpiece for a brass instrument.
Oh.
There's no...
Since the statues didn't attack me, I'm gonna be the one to enter the room.
The statues attack.
No, the statues are completely inert. They don't seem to have any movement or anything to them.
All clear if everyone wants to come in, it appears.
What's in there, Grage?
Not much. Just 4 statues of the just god.
Looks like a room we could easily get trapped in.
Or one for a short nap.
Kelnozz, do you have any instrument that you can use that mouthpiece on?
No, but I do have a mandolin. I can play us a little song. I'll take this opportunity to bolster everyone's spirit with a song that regales our bravery against those animated horror things.
I remember that one. That was a good beat.
Are you guys going to do a short rest or just a momentary rest?
To do a short rest.
Moment of silence.
I'm pretty much fine. I don't really need a rest, but I'll stand guard if people need to rest in here for a bit.
Yeah. I'm also, I get no advantage for resting right now.
So everyone gets a little extra healing.
Is anyone actually hurt at all? though?
I'm not.
No, I'm full health.
So
No one is hurt?
that seems odd because we just fought a couple of massive
Did they not hit us?
statues.
I think Eric was hurt.
He doesn't look like it.
Oh, you know what? We used cure wounds on him.
Yeah,
I forgot. We did it at the very end.
I think that was another fight, but... Or maybe not.
There must be some significance to this room. It's not time to rest. It's time to investigate. We didn't fight those things for no reason, surely. I look at the statues and see if there's any like buttons.
Kelnozz basically, when he did his high perception roll there, he's basically given the room enough of a search. But the statues, if you take a look, if you look at the statues, you see basically that each statue seems to be depicting like a different story or mythology about the dwarven gods.
Could you go into detail about each statue in the story?
I can only go into perfunctory / improvisational stories.
Okay.
Right, so the first statue...
Well, that's good. I pray to the dwarven god for a plus 100% health boost. I shall add that now. Thank you, dwarven gods.
They're too kind.
You temporarily die.
Oh no, I've been blessed.
Alright, so what are you guys up to now? Sounds like a short rest was cancelled.
Yeah, we don't need the short rest, so I put away my
true.
mandolin.
Cancel
Have we-
culture
Well-
strikes again.
Let's keep. If we can't figure out what this room's for, let's keep clearing out the Durgar.
Well, that is our mission, but well,
We are easily sidetracked.
that's right.
Let's spend another hour on this mouthpiece.
I can pass it to anyone else who wants to take a closer inspection. I believe this to be a mouthpiece to an instrument, but I've not seen any instruments down here.
Didn't Bob just share this meme like the other day?
Which one?
It's like a meme Bob shared that was like, give your player characters like a rich backstory. It's completely ignored. Give them like one inconspicuous item that's like,
Oh,
But
it was
nothing I
the named goblin.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
And they'll just hum the hell about it.
Get obsessed by it?
Yeah.
No, it's the meme is like you tell the party like a deep story or like the background, and they instantly forget it, and then you're like, also this goblin is named Bobo, and then like the meme is like from Inside Out, the Pixar movie where it goes new core memory has been made like.
It's so true.
Okay, so you guys have.
I'm not saying it's insignificant. I'm just think it's funny.
Let's go south.
Yes, come, friends. The square footage of this dungeon is vast. We must complete this mission in
We've
at
had it
least
all
3
below 7
sessions.
square feet, so it doesn't really count for property value.
So I think most of this space has just been explored by
Bims.
Vims.
Oh,
As you guys get into this area here, you can see that there's a fresco carved into the wall here that depicts a dwarf or dwarves tossing gems into the mouth of a giant creature, a Zorn, which you guys encountered just a few moments ago in the dungeon.
Was that the little guy that ate the dagger?
Yeah, it was not super little. It was like a medium-sized creature, but
Mm.
yes. But this one, the picture depicts a much larger one.
Fresco, you say?
That's right.
I like your language skills. Okay. Let's investigate the frescoes. So you said, what were they throwing?
It depicts dwarves tossing gems into the mouth of a giant Zorn.
Kelnozz, you brought a lot of gems for keeping Zorns occupied.
Well, if I see any, I won't throw my dagger at them, that's for sure. I did try to make him my second best friend forever.
Okay, let's start exploring one of these directions.
Are you guys gonna maybe take a closer look at this fresco?
Yeah, that was the first thing we were about to do.
Inspect.
Alright, well, if Grage is going to go and take a closer look at this fresco, you can see that the gems are actually real.
Ooh.
And it looks like they could probably be pried out with a knife.
Ooh.
Oh.
Kelnozz, how'd you miss that one?
Grage, as it works around here, it's whoever sees it first gets first dibs on it.
I don't know if I want them. It might attract more Zorn. That was the painting's warning.
I'll take that risk. And I'll use my scimitar to carefully and artfully pull out the gem from the fresco.
Okay, So for the next few minutes, you use your sword carefully, and you end up popping out 6 banded gates, which are worth 10 gold pieces each.
Ooh.
9 moss gates, which are also worth 10 gold pieces each. 4 carnelians, which are 50 gold pieces each. 3 citrines, worth 50 gold pieces each. And an amethystite. An amethyst?
Amethyst.
How much is that worth?
100 gold pieces.
600 gold.
Uh-oh.
You're rich.
I don't like it when dungeons give you free money like that. And then you trigger the gold equals you die mechanic. But I know better than to try to separate Kelnozz from his loot. So I keep my distance.
You're a wise man, Tharhun. Surely nothing bad could possibly happen. Come, Bims. I'll peek down this hallway here to the west.
Alright. With your superior dark vision, you can easily see that the short hallway goes on for about 50 more feet before it ends with a door on the left.
Well, let's take a look down here. And I'm peeking to the left again.
So there is nothing to your left. It's just a wall. Or is that the right? That is the right. I'm getting mixed around. Okay, so to the left is just a doorway. It's like a dead end.
What do you think? Grage, shall we take a look inside?
Yeah. Let's do it.
I stealthily open the door.
Alright. Oops. Alright, you open the door. Seems like a large room.
Brynn, are you sensing anything?
I didn't sense anything the last time we were down here. We're gonna keep looking behind us to make sure there's nothing sneaking up.
Okay, let's peek in a little further.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh,
Alright, there are 4 quartz pillars illuminating this otherwise empty room. And the room seems bare.
are these like stone columns, these things?
They're quartz,
Quartz, sorry, quartz.
and there's a door on the far side of the room.
Are there any like engravings or patterns or anything?
They let off like a pretty weak, dim light into the room. That seems to be their purpose. Great, you search around the room and you note that there's lots of like shallow gouge, scratch marks on the ground. It seems like this room has been stripped and emptied.
Kelnozz, I think your Zorn is going to be in this next doorway here.
It's possible. I will again open this door.
Okay, you open the door up into a large area where there are stone couches and tray holders up in the northeast and the southwest corners. Again, there's like ancient scraps of cloth and debris around. But it looks like it would have been at one point like a den or a place to relax.
I'm thinking we check out this northern door.
All right, Grage. Grage investigates the room, and you do find a iron key.
We haven't found a locked door yet, I believe.
Was Dwarves, was there anything back here, or is this just
It's a wall.
Yeah, it's a wall.
just a wall? Okay.
Can I do a little search of the pillar room here?
Let's see. Grage basically already did a investigate, and he found it's like an empty room with these 4 pillars, so there's really not much to see or look in.
Check.
Lots of scratch marks as if creatures or things were dragged out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, likely furniture. Okay, so Kelnozz, you're going to open this door?
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh dear. Okay. I thought something really bad was about to happen.
no, this room is another seemingly empty room.
Can I do a check to see if there's any like loose tiles or anything of interest?
Dwarves
Sure.
do like to hide their treasure.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
You are able to see the same kind of gouges and scratches that Grage pointed out to you in the quartz room. It looks like this had been another room where there may have at one point been furniture and furnishings, but it's been removed.
Gotcha. It's all been cleaned up.
Can I hear anything behind this door?
Make a perception check. You cannot hear anything. It sounds very still through that stone door.
Okay, seems safe. I will open the door.
I think the doorway opens off into a smaller hallway.
Come, allies, let us gather together and proceed further.
Deeper into the dungeon.
Yes.
I'm with you, Tharhun.
There's a strange dip in the hallway here. What could its purpose be?
Here you see another fresco, but this time you notice that the gems are missing.
Is it a similar pattern to what we saw before?
It is similar. It depicts more dwarves feeding the gems to another Zorn.
Is there space for all the gems that I plucked out?
No,
Like, is there 1-to-1? No.
no, it's slightly different.
Some thief must have stolen these gems before we arrived.
Have your weapons at the ready, friends.
Always have to watch out for gem thieves. They cannot be trusted. I try to pickpocket Tharhun.
Roll sleight of hand.
We haven't done this in a while.
Oh,
Shit.
All right, roll a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
Alright. I don't think I can do better than that.
All right, Kelnozz, you're able to take a small item off of Tharhun's person.
What do you want? Do you want a sensor? Maybe some vestments?
Vestment?
I got a couple candles. Maybe you want some of those? Maybe...
What else?
Let me see what else in my bio that I got here. Random treasures usually at the bottom here. Flesh books? What the heck is that?
A flesh book?
Yeah. I
No, I
mean,
get it. I don't know what that is.
it's for your
Oh, I have it
first
too. Manual of Flesh.
what is this?
Oh, I think that's when we were in that weird floating island place.
Is it made of flesh or is it, you know?
I'm pretty sure that's something where
D&D 1.
you have to read
Yeah.
it, and once you read it, you might be able to make a flesh golem or something like that.
Oh. Okay, well you can have that. I have an elixir of health. Ooh. I have a pipe in a fancy box.
I'll take the fancy box.
Alright.
Just the box, not the pipe.
He can keep that.
Alright,
Yoink.
I'll X out the pipe in a fancy box. It goes over to you.
I'll dramatically bring my hand around Tharhun's right ear and say, "Do you hear that, Tharhun?"
What?
What's that
What
sound?
is it?
And then I do sleight of hand and pull the box out of Tharhun's ear.
What? What is the meaning of this, Kelnozz?
How did this get there? You have
I
a mighty large ear canal, Tharhun.
What is that?
It's a fancy box and a pipe.
I don't remember this box. Perhaps, perhaps I obtained it at some point. I don't know, but it's a strange thing that you pulled out of my ear.
You
I
should
don't
be-
usually put boxes there.
Yes, you should keep them in your backpack or pouch like everyone else. Your most peculiar dragon. There.
I can't explain it.
Perhaps Mraganor wishes you to have this.
Perhaps, but I open the box and see the pipe within it. I don't understand what it is. I kind of look at it awkwardly. Like, what is this? It's too small to be useful as a club.
It is my gift to you, Tharhun.
I think it's awesome. I think it's awesome that in a world where people can conjure fireballs and other magical things, that you think pulling something out of the guy's ear would astound him in some way. It's amazing.
Kelnozz is a simple man.
It's a level 9 spell.
My God.
Okay, as you guys round the corner, you can see that the hallway
be back one
continues
sec.
on for a number of feet beyond what your dark vision can see.
Who's leading this shindig?
I guess I will. I check for traps.
Make a perception check, please. You don't see any traps.
Perfect. I confidently continue down this hallway until I see anything that's something that's not a hallway.
Alright, you can see that ahead is actually some bright light. And it seems to illuminate an opening in the hallway into a larger chamber.
There's light ahead, friends. This place may have someone living here in the area up ahead. Be on your guard. I sneak down here to try to get the drop on whoever might be in this lit room.
You don't see any people that you can get the drop on, but what you do see is that there are 6 quartz pillars in this room that are filling the room with a pretty bright light. And amongst the floor, like scattered all over the floor, are rusted shields, armor fragments, helmets, and weapons. There's so many that just walking through this floor is going to be like difficult terrain.
Most peculiar. Did a mighty battle occur here? Do I see any like signs of corpses or anything? Or is it just weapons?
If you're here just still peeking around the corner, then no, it just looks like it's very random. It's it's not just weapons, but helmets and armor pieces and debris like that.
Perhaps we could detect if any of these random objects are of a magical nature.
As you guys enter the room, you can see that there is a shattered stone sarcophagus inset into a alcove here in the cavern, or in the chamber rather.
This does not bode well. Usually these caskets are to keep the dead inside.
Perhaps a lich.
Oh, don't say that word. We would
Lich,
be in
lich,
much
lich,
danger.
lich.
No, you might invite fate to inflict a lich upon us. Now you made me say it. I
Okay.
investigate to see if there's any lich-like traces here.
Roll your investigation check. You don't see any indication of any visual indication of any kind of undead magic or imagery. The stone sarcophagus is like a depiction of a dwarf king, and a lot of the features have been smashed or lost with time. And there's a dwarven inscription on it. And since Grage is right next to it, he can see that it says, "Our king is with the god. Here lies his bones."
Ah, the bones of the king.
Lich king.
You may be right, Grage. I fear the bones of kings contain much power when wielded by evil. They could have broken free and now roam this place.
Eric, before you roll, try and give me an idea of what you're looking for, or what your character is trying to accomplish with the investigation. Because you rolled a couple ones earlier, and I was just going to get to those ones. So, because this 20 here, and as you investigate the room, and your knowledge of dwarven culture, you are pretty sure that this is a ruse, a false tomb.
Okay. So my lads, dwarves are known to hide their treasure in mysterious ways. So this perhaps is not the final tomb. I would suggest we keep looking.
Well, there's many doors we haven't explored.
A false tomb, you say? Are there any valuables?
The helmets are all like rusted, and they don't look like they would be usable. But besides that, there doesn't seem to be anything else in the room. Something is smashed into the sarcophagus already. Right? So now that Grage has told you guys this is going to be false, that this is likely a false tomb. What's your plan from here?
Can we move any of these pillars?
You try and push on them, and they seem massive, and they won't budge.
Okay, and there's no secret levers or anything that we can...
You guys can do an investigation check of the room to see if you find any secret levers or doors.
I did an investigation of looking for levers and trapdoors and air currents from the walls.
Oh yeah, or like fresh smelling air, you know, that kind of stuff.
Nice.
I saw Lord of the Rings. I know how it works.
Okay, so you guys spend a few minutes searching this room, and Grage is able to find a secret door
Ooh.
Ooh.
right here.
Alright lads, hold on to your giblets. We got a door.
Is that a dwarven word?
Don't you all call your balls giblets?
That's amazing. You're a strange man, Grage. I'm glad you've joined us.
Well, decades of solitude will do that for you. Does my iron key open this door, or is it unlocked, or...?
There is no keyhole, and if you try to open it, it does swing open without any resistance.
Okay. I do want someone who's good at checking for traps to check for traps, since this is a secret stash, it's likely guarded fairly well.
I spring forward to, well, I can disarm traps. I'm not necessarily any better at detecting them.
I think you're pretty good at detecting Jack's grave.
With what skill?
Detect traps?
Investigation or perception usually is one of
Yeah,
those.
investigation.
You can
Well,
roll
he's got
the
to use
better.
perception. He's got to have wisdom power. That seems like a pretty good roll too.
You don't see any traps.
Fucking fruit flies, dude.
Yeah, they're all over
I know,
now.
right?
Dude.
I'm going in.
All right.
They're making me crazy.
You enter into a smaller room with 10-foot high ceiling, vaulted. In the middle is a black marble sarcophagus with flecked with gold stands, and its lid is carved in the likeness of a dwarf king. There are 10 glittering panels, all set into the west, south, and east walls. Each panel is a 6-foot tall, 3-foot wide rectangle of golden crystal carved with a bas relief image of a dwarven warrior clutching a battle axe.
Sounds badass.
Well, after you, Dragon Face.
Well, I don't know what to make of this place. There's no Dragar in here.
The detect traps I did, was that just for the door, or was that for the room?
It was just for the door.
Okay, so let's detect all 10 of those traps.
Okay, go ahead and roll either perception or okay. So you take a look at the panels, and you can't see any kind of trap.
Seems highly unlikely. I look again.
You take a closer look at the sarcophagus and find no traps on the sarcophagus. It looks fairly heavy though, and I don't believe that you'd be able to lift it on your own.
Well, I should roll for that.
It depends on your strength score, and I'm pretty sure it's not what it needs to be.
Strength is 5. Oh, wait, we have a giant in our midst. No, it's a magic giant. Should we team up to try and open up this sarcophagus?
Perhaps we should leave well enough alone. The dead should stay in their sarcophagus.
I mean, we've never not succumbed to our curiosity.
The dead have no use for magic items. There might be some magic items in there.
Could be rife with magic items. It's a tomb of a dwarf.
Dwarf king.
Dwarf king, nonetheless.
Oh, before we go too far here, I'm gonna just do something here with Eric's with Grage's 22 here. Perception, because that's a really good roll. And Grage, you also notice that there is another secret door
At the southern
in the southern side of this. Oh, you guys can see that.
This could be another ruse, friends. And this casket could contain a terrible curse. Our mission is not to open caskets.
There could be a Dragor inside of that. We don't know. We don't know.
Well, if there's a Dragar in there, he's stuck.
Make it safe for the gnomes. We must rid the whole area of Durgar and evil.
Well, there's no evil here, unless you count curses upon
Leave
those who
no
disturb the
caster
dead.
Can we interact with these panels? The 10 panels that are around the room?
Yeah. They look like they could probably be pried from the wall. And they're made out of crystal, so they're probably worth a pretty penny, but they also seem quite heavy.
Okay, but they're not like switches.
You couldn't see any kind of mechanism or switches on these panels.
Okay.
They're just like these crystal things with battle axes adorned on them.
Well, perhaps the other party member should speak up about opening up this casket. We have 1 for and 1 dragon face against.
We should absolutely open it. Think of all the treasures that could be buried there.
Yeah, I'm with Brynn.
The dead have no use for magic items.
This is true, and if it goes wrong, we can always blame Brynn.
Was Brynn's idea after all?
It was. He brought it up first.
Well, Kelnozz, go ahead and crack her open.
How
I-
do an assist?
Very carefully, I'll like run my fingers along the ledge of the sarcophagus, looking for anything, any traps or like weighted mechanisms that might go off if I were to lift the lid.
Make a perception check or an investigation check.
So I think I'll do perception.
And Eric, did I hear say that Grage is going to assist him?
I feel like he would need some assistance.
You find no mechanisms or traps. So Grage and Kelnozz are able to together to struggle to get this sarcophagus lid off. And as the sarcophagus lid slides off, you hear a very loud voice in Dwarvish say, "You dishonor our beloved king. May his tomb become yours as well."
Uh-oh.
And you hear cracks as the battle axes crack off of the panel and begin flying in the air. Roll initiative.
Kelnozz, what have you done?
Brynn, it's all your fault. It's just us in here. Eikooc is like stuck.
Eikooc is
I'm
out
stuck.
chilling.
Chilling outside the room.
Just hollering in, there might be magic items, guys.
Yeah,
Save them for me.
that's right. I'm putting myself in harm's way.
Well, I was staying back to try and avoid any curses, but fortunately, it looks like we've got flying blades everywhere.
3.
So I'm going to say no one is surprised, because I think you guys were all kind of expecting some kind of trap or reaction from opening this thing. Alright, 2 we missing here. Brynn
I need to hit mine yet.
and Kelnozz.
Oh, I need to click on my token. Might be.
What's the S on the screen?
Oh,
Oh, secret entrance?
secret entrance, yeah. That wasn't supposed to be revealed, but you already knew about it, so it's stuck into the world.
So these are like animated battle axes whipping around?
Yes, exactly. Alright, so Brynn, I believe you are up first, pretty much as usual, so go ahead.
I'm not really sure, like, can we attack a
Yes.
battle axe? Okay. Alright.
If it floats, it can be killed.
That's the case.
Okay, I will then fire my bow at this one right here.
Okay.
With advantage.
Just make sure to put yourself in a clear quadrant here.
Oh,
So you're doing this one?
The one right next to the S.
Oh, this
And
has.
with a
Okay, yeah, sure.
vertical hit. Yeah, this
All
one.
right.
This one right here.
Well, critical hit
Top
certainly
right
hits.
corner.
Yep, so go ahead and roll your damage.
9 plus 7, 16.
16. Alright, the battle axe gets like spiderweb cracks all over it, but it does manage to stay floating in the air.
Ooh.
And these things are not 5 feet close to each other.
Ah. Just ruining it, eh? Should have fired at ones further down that are 5 feet closer to each other. Okay, I might as well use my second attack on the same one, because there's no sense leaving an extra one around. Be a 27.
27 is a hit.
Oh, there's a bless on here. I don't still have that, do I?
No, for sure
Nope.
you don't. So pick that off, but a 26 still hits, and you absolutely murder this thing. The battle axe crumbles and breaks apart into shards of crystal.
So they have slightly more than 16 health.
Anything else in your turn?
I'm gonna move towards the door just to hold the door, I guess, in case we need to exit. Make sure it doesn't get clobbered in battle axes.
Okay. All right.
Can we see the order that they move, or are they attacking now? What's happening?
So it is their turn now, right? So I'm just gonna move them all.
They're like one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I generally have at least all types of monsters go at the same time.
Prepare to take a lot of damage.
All right. Only one is attacking Brynn, so we will start with that one first. It's likely to miss. Right?
With me? Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay, there's going to be two battle axes float over to Tharhun and begin chopping. Well, not even going to ask. And a 19, is that a hit?
Yeah, I have 19, so that's a hit, right?
Yep. Okay, so you take 5 slashing damage as one manages to bite into your skin. And now there's going to be 3 on Kelnozz. That's a hit, so take 5 slashing.
Ouch.
Ooh, take 10 slashing as one gets
Total?
a critical hit. Yep. Well, the first was 5, the second one was 10.
Yeah. 15.
And now the last one, ooh, likely miss. So then the last 3 are going to swarm around Grage. 16 miss, critical miss, and a 22.
That's a hit.
So you take 5 slashing damage. Alright, next is Grage's turn.
Okay. Question. These are flying swords.
Axes, but about
Can
essentially
I
the same.
can I deflect them like a flying missile?
No, because they're not ranged weapons.
Alright. Well then,
You could try to grab them and like grapple them essentially. It would give them disadvantage on their attacks.
No, they're weak enough. Doesn't really matter. I'll hit the one that's northeast. I'll attack that one.
Okay.
Yeah. Start axe on axe action. That's
Ooh.
a critical hit there.
It's pretty much a hit. Yep. So 10 damage.
Follow that up with a miss, I believe.
Yes. And do you want to use another attack or a bonus action to do attack? Or?
Yeah, I'll do an attack. So each one only had 1 hit each, right? So.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so 25 is a hit.
Should be 1 down.
Yeah, so with 2 chops of your hand axe, you make this battle axe splinter off and shatter into pieces as well. Any movement on your turn?
No, I'll tank it up here. I'm fine.
All right, Kelnozz, you're up.
Cool. So what I'll do is I'm going to start swinging at this floating axe here. However, before I do that, I'll use my bonus action to turn my sword on fire. Then I'll swing.
Ooh, perfect.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right, go ahead and roll your damage.
So I can roll damage twice, right? Or do you just double the 10?
Well, usually it does it for you, I guess. But you roll double your damage dice, so that's double your dice on the sword and double the fire dice. I'm pretty sure it didn't do the fire damage twice, so it looks to me like you didn't roll damage. So
I think that was just the damage once, right?
that's what it looks like to me. So you can fix that in the roll 20 thing, but for now, just roll another 2d6.
Oops. Oh yeah, wow. That was a fail.
Okay, so do an extra 3 damage, so 13 damage.
Wait, that doesn't seem right.
You rolled
Maybe
a 1.
my math is
You rolled
wrong.
a 2 and a 1.
Yeah, but for my crit damage, I should do 1d6 plus 3.
Another d6. Who you rolled before?
Yeah,
Like
you normally roll 1d6 plus whatever,
Mhm.
right, for the slashing, and then a 1d6 for the flame tongue, right? So on a
2d6 for the fire damage.
normally or not normally.
Normally.
All right.
So I think I roll a second fire damage, right?
Yes, you should roll a second fire damage. I'm kind of confused about what has been rolled and what hasn't been rolled now, but because originally I thought it was 1d6 and another d6.
So my normal scimitar is 1d6 plus 3.
Yeah.
Well, okay, whatever. Let's just take the 22 damage.
Well, it says an extra 2d6 fire. So what you should have rolled was 2d6 for your sword, and another 4d6 for your fire damage. Right? So hold on. Okay, here's the simplest way, because you rolled 1d6 here for fire. Oh, it did do the... I know what happened. You didn't put the critical damage in for your fire damage. Because this here, the 6 plus 4 is your critical hit for slashing damage.
Oh, I see.
Right, so you got 10, and then 3.
Then I rolled
12.
my 2d6 damage
3 plus, and
twice.
then the 3 and the 9. So
Okay, so yeah, that is
plus
22.
12. 22, this thing dies, it explodes. Melts.
My second attack, I'm going to swing at this guy right to the left.
Okay.
Begone, battle axe! Oh,
Ooh. Alright, going the whole spectrum there.
From critical success to critical failure.
Anything else in your turn?
Kelnozz. No, that's it.
Tharhun, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna try a -5 attack on this one.
Okay.
A mighty swing indeed. Normal roll.
So that's a 15
15?
total. The battle axe dodges out of the way.
Alright, this will be a more well-aimed regular strike. Oh, it's even worse.
You're not able to hit this battle axe.
Dang it. Alright. I shake my fist.
Okay, so Eikooc, you're up.
Alright, sir. I am going to cast Shatter. So
You're not in the room
10
with them, though.
Yeah, but I can see through the door. Isn't there a door here?
No, the door's here.
All right, then I will move such that I can see it. And I will cast Shatter.
Okay. That's 20 feet, right?
It is a 10-foot radius sphere. So it looks like
So, yeah.
probably...
Yep. So it affects a 20-foot square area, right? So 10 feet on either side.
Can I do this one? Hit these 4?
Yeah.
That looks legit.
What level is Shatter?
This one is level... I'm going to cast it as a level 3.
Okay. Alright, so go ahead and click that so that I can see what I'm rolling here. I believe it's a Constitution save at disadvantage because they're inanimate objects.
That's right. It's 18.
Oh, that's cool.
Why I cast it.
I don't know. Objects have disadvantage.
Just on Shatter, because it's thunder damage.
Okay, and I'm rolling for 4 of them. So starting with the one with in Brynn's square there. Alright, so as they fail, they die. And the 2 that are on Tharhun, starting with the top one. The second one with Tharhun. DC 16, right? Damn it. Damn this disadvantage. And last one. It's so annoying that I rolled the good numbers.
Pass fail, pass fail, pass fail.
Like, if it was just 2 fails, it would be okay, whatever, but alright. So, the cacophonous thundering sound fills the area around Tharhun and Brynn, and the crystalline battle axes just like puff into powder.
That was amazing.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it. I'm just keeping my dogs to defend me.
Alright, Brynn, you're up.
Sweet.
You definitely breathed in the puff of the powder.
I feel it inside me. I wanted it inside me.
Stripping out.
I'm gonna fire a bow for a change at the. Are either one of the ones Grage is fighting damaged in any way? Are they both?
No.
No? Okay. I'll go for the one on the right. It's a bow strike. Boom!
A 14 is a miss. It's from your bless, though.
I took off the blast. Oh, it's over on the attack as well. There's 2 places that it is. Okay. Sorry. 14's a miss?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot at the one next to it with the Hornbreaker
Yep.
dilly. 18.
And 18 is going to hit.
For 12.
Alright, your arrow hits the axe and punches out a large chunk of the crystal, but it just remains floating.
And then I'm going to do my second attack. And I'm going to do it on the one that I just damaged. 25.
Hell yeah.
Okay, this is going to explode. Alright, so your
Breathe
second
in,
arrow,
Grage.
right behind the first one, knocks it out of the air. Alright, and any movement?
No, maybe I'll just move out of the doorway. Doesn't seem like we need it super barricaded.
Alright, Grage, you're up.
Isn't it the sword's turn?
Oh yeah, I deleted the thing. Thank you, Grage.
Damn it.
It was after Brynn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn your lawfulness.
I
I'm
deleted the
lawful,
one that was
chaotic
on the
lawful.
Alright, so the one is going to attack you first for your honesty.
Do it at disadvantage.
Ooh, I don't think it
misses.
matters, yeah. Alright, and then one is going to attack Kelnozz. Alright, so there you go. Didn't miss much on that turn. Now you can go ahead and Grage.
Okay, the one beside me, I shatter.
It does remain floating after your first attack.
I try smacking it down, it doesn't work. I smack it again. Oh,
And it
balls.
dodges your second attack as well.
I stay where I am.
Kelnozz?
I will swing at this dude again. Going for another crit. 14?
14 is a miss. The battle axe darts out of the way.
Ah. Damn your creepy flying. Second attack.
26 is a hit.
Yes. Rolling for damage. 6 slashing plus 5 fire.
Alright, you manage to deal a wicked blow to this battle axe, but it remains floating in the air. Tharhun?
I will come over here and do a regular old well-aimed greatsword attack. 20.
That's a hit.
Yep, 12 damage.
The battle axe falls to pieces in the air. Hits the ground.
Alright, and I'll go over here and just use my second attack against this other battle axe.
Okay.
Ugh.
19 is a hit.
I can reroll the 2.
That is enough to destroy this battle axe.
Oh,
It's already partially hurt.
Alright, sweet.
Okay.
Well done, chaps.
Is there any treasure left inside of the sarcophagus?
The
I mean, is everyone okay?
sarcophagus contains tatters of a black shroud, the dust and bones of a dwarf, and the bones of a mole.
A mole?
His pet.
Oh.
I see.
The skeleton doesn't seem to have any clothes on, regalements, no ornaments or crowns.
What kind of
It's just
king is this?
Well, let's remember there's another secret door over here.
There is?
This is a crafty dwarf for sure.
Well,
I'm ready to push forward if you are.
I am ready. Let us
Certainly.
continue.
The next treasure room will be greater than the first.
We can only hope. This one was very disappointing.
Alright, one last check of the room shows that there is...
You guys have already found the secret door and everything that there is in this room.
That's it here. Alright, so we peek our head through.
Alright. This short hallway is choked with dust and cobwebs. But you can see another door about 20 feet down.
Checking for traps.
You see no traps.
Another day, another door, my friends.
There will be many more like this.
Perhaps this is the true burial chamber.
Opens the door.
Is the door just the same as all the other doors?
Yes.
Like, is it made of a different material? Are there any other markings on it?
It's the same kind of stone door that's been throughout this stronghold. So you open up the door and you see another hallway, short hallway, and this one similarly full of dust and cobwebs, and seemingly ends in a blank wall.
There must be another secret passage.
All right. So, hold on just 1 second. All right, Grage, make a reflex save,
Oh,
a dex save.
Do I just do this?
Yep. Okay, so as you pass over this piece of the floor opens up and you fall into a floor trap.
oh God, our nemesis.
No.
Game over. Let's just turn back now.
The only thing that can kill us.
You take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, at least it's not the acid-filled one.
Yeah.
Can I help him out? Grage!
The hole is goes 30 feet deep.
Oh shit.
Grage probably doesn't need help getting out. But as you get down there, Grage, you do see that there is a mechanism.
Down where I am?
Yeah, there looks like a spring mechanism there, and as you are recovering from your fall, you can see that it seems to be in operation now. And after about 30 seconds, 45 seconds, you notice that the pit door is starting to close up again.
Like while he's still inside of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Grage!
Save him!
Can I grab him? Can I like run over and reach my arm out to help him get out?
You're not far enough to help because he's 30 feet down.
Well,
And just going to remind you, Grage, that as a monk of a very high level, I believe you can just run up vertical surfaces. So
That is so true.
I'm not going to make you roll for it. You can just basically hop your way up like a mountain goat. You manage to pop out of the pit before the door closes, and it then clicks shut. Now it's quite obvious for everyone else where the actual door is.
is there room to walk around it?
Mark this with blood here.
There isn't.
This situation again. Well,
Trying to-
I suppose I could blink across.
It's 10 feet wide. Tharhun could easily jump. Anyone with a strength of 10 could easily jump it.
Oh, without any roll of failing to.
At least
Do that?
if they run, then yes.
Okay, well then I'll leap over after taking a running start.
Okay. You guys are faced with a blank wall at the other end of the pit.
Why did I come over here? I search for more hidden doors.
Okay, go ahead and roll the better of your investigation or perception. You do find another secret door here on this blank wall.
Well, perhaps we should check it for more traps and then get everyone over here before we continue. I check it for traps.
I'm gonna hop over.
I've marked it.
You
Should make it easy to hop
find
over.
no traps, but it is locked.
Oh, I have an iron key. Does the iron key work?
There doesn't appear to be a keyhole or a place to put a key.
Someone impress it with the amulet. I think I'm wearing the amulet, aren't I?
I have one.
You do? Okay, we'll come over here and impress the door with your
I
amulet.
just did my crazy acrobatics. I assume that allows me to clear this.
It does.
Can it be a backflip?
It's right. It can be double backflip with 26.
Oh shit. I do a double backflip.
As you present this pendant, it does seem to do nothing.
Curse this pendant! Didn't help us against the armored dwarf suits.
Well, you can't expect every trinket to do amazing things for you. Maybe it's just a pendant.
Wait, what about your other amazing trinket, the mouthpiece?
Ooh. Can I see if the mouthpiece fits in?
There is nothing to fit into. It's just a outline of a secret door that is otherwise pretty well camouflaged. And whereas usually these secret doors sometimes we're able to open them, there might be usually kind of a secret latch that you can pull onto. This one has nothing like that. It won't.
Kelnozz,
Doesn't seem to
blow
budge.
through your magic mouthpiece. Make some music. See if it opens up the door.
I blow through the mouthpiece.
You make a sound, but nothing happens.
Perhaps we need to find the instrument it's attached to before it will open up the door here.
The mechanism, perhaps.
Can I feel if the door gives at all when I push against it? Like, do I think I can, like, smash it down?
It's these doors are like thick stone doors.
Oof. Alright, probably not.
There's a king's treasure back there, so it's going to be well protected.
Could I try if any combination of the gems would fit in there?
There's nothing to fit in. Like,
It's just, okay.
it's a blank wall that, when you first look
door.
at it, looks like a solid blank wall, right? But you're able to see that there are seams to it.
Do I have any dwarven insight?
Well, these secret doors that are locked, there usually is a way to, like a secret way to unlock them from the front way sometimes, and it's just a matter of finding where they would have put this.
Was there some sort of latch?
There's nothing.
What made that trapdoor close?
The trapdoor mechanism.
Some sort of...
I didn't see anything while I was down there, but with my running up walls thing, could I gracefully get down without taking damage to explore?
Yes. Yeah, when you step on this thing, you're expecting it to fall open down, and when you have a slow falling ability. So again, there's no point in even making a check. So,
Oh, why'd I take damage then?
well, that time you weren't expecting it. Well, that's a good point, actually. You should have remembered that, and we can undo the 10 damage. That's a good point.
Okay, so I trigger the trap and I go down, and I use
Make a investigation or a perception check if you want to look around down there.
I want to take a look. That didn't count.
I said make a perception check, Eric.
Yes.
Okay, so you see that there's a mechanism that seems to close the door of the pit, but you also see behind a hidden stone a button. And when you press the button, you can hear, or Tharhun can hear a kind of grinding noise as something stone seems to be sliding behind the secret door.
Nice.
Oh man, I solved that all by myself.
Very wise, Grage.
Well, as a giant once told me, I'm awesome.
The
Door open.
The door is no longer locked, if you guys wish to open it.
Yeah, let's open it.
It's a king's treasure here.
It's likely more traps.
Okay, so you guys open the door and you enter the room. You see kind of immediately a tapestry hanging on the south wall between two statues of Justhammer. And then the tapestry seems to be depicting the same king who was engraved on the black sarcophagus that you guys just passed. In the four corners here, there are four statues here of Justhammer with a very kind of imperious, kind of serious look on his face. I'll go there.
Checking for traps.
You see no traps in the room.
Come on in, fellas. Check for the pit.
Pit of despair.
Alright, Grage, you hear in your mind a voice that says, congratulations are in order. Few have ever made it this far. Great treasures await.
Ooh.
But only I will be able to help you find them. Despite the fact that you see no, or that you actually hear no oral voice, you feel like this sound is coming from one of the statues.
Can anyone else perceive it?
No.
Okay.
To them, you're just kind of going around, going about your business.
Does it have the accent of a vampire?
Well, vampires can have very many different kind of accents. So it's this statue here that seems to be speaking to you.
Well, my friends, I might be losing my mind, but I think we should push forward. I'm not quite sure what this squiggly line here is, though.
As a tapestry.
Curtain of Oz.
He says, the greatest treasure in this fortress can only be reached by those who are truly worthy. If you break this statue, I will be free, and I will help you to the best of my abilities.
It is a vampire.
My friends, there may be a dwarven vampire ahead.
It's the enemy reborn.
Just let me out and I'll help you.
Does he happen to have a walking coffin that we could lie to him in for the foreseeable future?
Kelnozz, do you hear a voice in your head that
Uh-oh.
says, Surely you would not leave this place empty-handed. Release me and I will lead you to the true tomb of King Malarky.
King Malarky?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Who speaks to me? Show yourself.
I've been trapped in this statue. You must break it in order for me to show myself.
Which statue? Grage, are you hearing things?
All day.
I'm going to let everyone on the party know what I just heard. I have a bad feeling, but also the feeling that it could lead to treasures, so I'm really mixed at the moment.
Be unwise to trust these beings.
You guys can all hear the voice in your head now that says, "Incredible treasure. You'll regret not freeing me forever." Can you really do that? Do you really want to look back on the rest of your life and ask yourself, what could have been?
I'm having a hard time arguing against that.
Who are you and why?
You only live
how
once.
did you get trapped in this way?
I've been here for so long that I can't even remember my own name or why I was kept here. You can make an insight check if you'd like on that.
Good.
Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, 18, yeah. So 18, you have a strong impression that whoever this thing is not being 100% truthful with you.
Maybe there's extra good treasure.
Perhaps we should continue searching ourselves. We've had decent success so far. Kelnozz, I think there's no use consorting with strange spirits. I'm sure we'll find this treasure ourselves.
But it seems so friendly.
They all do.
This is true. Very well, perhaps we can come back here. Or I could sneak back here in the night while everyone else is sleeping. Did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Very well.
So I'll just ignore that and peek behind this tapestry.
Perhaps we should take a rest. Everyone should go to sleep.
I will not go to sleep with these strange beings watching me. They might steal your thoughts.
Trust me, Tharhun, there's nothing up there.
Well,
Anyone who wants to search the room or behind the tapestry can make a better, whatever they're better at, investigation or perception.
I'd like to look behind the tapestry. Ooh. What tapestry?
Alright,
I'll take. Oh no. The thing did speak to me, so maybe. Oh fuck.
Tharhun and Eikooc are able to see that there is another secret door in the south room, in the south of this room.
So many secret doors.
And the entire time, this voice in your head is pleading with you to release him. And as you start to ignore him, his pleas start becoming more angry. Anyone who goes in there will die. It's terribly cursed.
well. If we were afraid of curses, I guess we would have turned around by now. I guess we should check for traps. There's at least that much that we can do. I'll do that.
I would risk it all just to know what's beyond the next door.
Alright, let's see. There are no traps that you can see.
Probably a king's treasure.
Are you guys gonna pass through the door? Yes, no, maybe so.
Seems like the right choice. Let's at least see what's beyond here. Okay, this looks promising.
Okay, so as you guys enter in through this secret door, you find a smaller room with a stone dais, and on top of the stone dais is a perfectly cut slab of white marble. In Dwarvish letters it says Malarky.
This could be it.
If we are to believe the label of this tomb, this is his final resting place. I suggest we scour the room for additional secret doors first.
Yeah, I was checking for traps there.
Okay, you don't find any traps.
Do we
I
see
will-
the full room?
Yeah.
I will search for more secret doors. Oh,
Let me give you a hand there.
Neither of you can find
No.
any secret doors.
This must be the true room.
I don't see any other entrances.
This might be that dwarf vampire that's been speaking to us. The Lich King.
Well, can I take a really close look for traps?
Yeah, you can make a perception or investigation check.
Surely it must be. Oh my god.
You find no traps. You confirm the findings of your party members.
Well, who wants to sneak a peek and look inside?
Well, I still think we should leave alone
Enough.
the dead.
We're now voted 4-1 here.
I will wait outside and be ready to exercise all the evil spirits that possess you for opening that casket.
Have a smite ready.
Yeah. If you are terribly possessed by it, have no fear, Kelnozz. I will end you so you don't have to live a cursed life as a possessed being.
I
I
appreciate
smile.
that, Tharhun.
I smile friendly at you.
I feel like there's some awkward eye darting happening. Avoiding eye contact a little bit.
Is that what your god would want?
Oh. Well, I would choose death over servitude to the evil forces. Why, I would fall on my sword right now if I was under sway of some evil spirit
Wow.
or god.
Not all of us can be reborn in a tree. Some of us are mortal and have to deal with actually dying.
What? I am perfectly mortal. Oh, the fact that I was sent here by Maraganor to do his bidding is not granted me any sort of immortality. I will do his will or die in glory in his name.
Oh, I can get behind that.
Before you die in glory, could you
Yes.
bless us before we try and open up this casket?
Yes,
Very well.
perhaps some words.
You shall receive the blessing of Maraganor. May it protect you.
Alright. Tharhun says a quick prayer and copper lightning briefly. Who are you casting it on?
How many people do I get? Three? 4?
3 at the normal
3?
level, yeah.
Okay, then I'll do Kelnozz, Grage, and myself.
And those 3 are momentarily wreathed in copper lightning as Maragonor's blessings flow through you.
Alright, crack that puppy open.
Cracking it.
Alright.
Kelnozz very carefully opens it up.
Just Kelnozz, or is Grage helping?
I'll get in on that. Oh, epic fail.
Oh, you gotta wait for me to tell you what to roll. Because you guys are not rolling anything. You just open it.
Perfect.
And so the marble slab slides off. This time there's no loud voice, no suddenly floating battle axes, and inside you find the mummified corpse of a dwarven king, clad in burial robes and clutching adamantine war pick.
Ooh.
He also has a very fancy looking shield that has the mountain symbol on it with a eye emblazoned in the middle of the mountain.
Probably not cursed.
So the war pick, adamantine. I don't think a weapon. It doesn't. It's not an actual magic weapon. Shield, however, looks like it could be very fancy indeed.
Well, can I... Well... Yeah, I'll grab the shield.
Okay.
Who would this be good for, though?
Well, can you use a shield? Because you only use a single-hand weapon, don't you?
He has to use.
true.
He has to have a free hand for casting spells, though.
Oh,
You're dual wielding, right? Or two-handed?
Yeah, generally I
Cleaving?
do the old cleaving.
Probably not good for Brynn.
Not for Grage either.
Not for Grage. Not for Eikooc.
Well, does a shield prevent casting? Or anything? Like, why can't a wizard just hold a shield?
Well, they're not
Like,
proficient with
no.
shields,
Oh.
and so I don't think they'd even get the AC bonus.
Okay, well, I'll hang on to it. I mean, I can go tank mode with my sidearm longsword if the reason presents itself.
I'm going to take the adamantium pick. I believe I can woo some female dwarves with this massive pick.
It's not how big the pick is, it's how you use it.
Oh, it's adamantium. It will be used quite well.
So I just read up the rules on this one. So Grage, make sure you write down here the adamantine pick. Whenever you hit a object with that, the hit is a critical hit.
What?
And you might
They
see
said it wasn't magic.
it's not magic. It's just like adamantine is a super hard metal. So and
It's like I got Wolverine in pick form.
pretty much
Nice.
you could call it an indestructible war pick.
That is Rizandrikara badass.
Yeah. It's also worth 500 gold pieces more than a normal war pick.
Oof.
Good thing I called dibs.
Just double check that that it counts as a monk weapon. I think it might though.
It's a pick. I'm a dwarf.
Well, yes. I think you're proficient with it, but it might not be considered a monk weapon. Anyway, I can look
It's
that
gonna
up
take
while.
me 20 minutes to find that out.
All right. Well, either way, you guys seem to have come to a dead end here.
That was rather anticlimactic. I was expecting the demon to leap out at us.
Well, no one. You guys.
Have we searched this room for more secret doors?
Yes, they have.
Yep.
Okay. Grage is still very much on guard.
As you enter back into this room, the voice says, "That's just a taste of the riches that lie deeper in here. But first, you must release me."
Ooh.
Can you tell us what kind of riches there are?
It would absolutely shatter your imagination.
Oh, I have a very
Unbelievable.
vivid imagination when it comes to treasure.
Okay. Can you tell us what kind of creature you are?
I'm a helpless creature in need of help.
And what guarantee, if we release you, can you give us?
Well, my word, of course.
Okay. If you can guide us to treasure from there, we'll consider releasing you.
What did you say, sir? Yeah, sir?
Show us in good faith where to find some treasure before we release you, and then we'll release you.
I'm stuck in this statue. It is taking all my effort just to reach you telepathically.
Doesn't sound a lot like treasure to me.
Sounds more like excuses.
you don't free me, one day I will be freed, and I will seek my revenge. Do you really want to be looking over your shoulder for the rest of your life?
That sounds strangely familiar.
Happening.
Well, do you know we're always looking over our shoulder?
We're constantly being threatened, particularly by my backstory.
Really don't expect to live much longer.
Don't leave me here. I've been here for so long.
Can I, do I know which statue it is?
Yes.
At this point?
Bottom left corner.
Top left? Okay.
No, it's bottom.
Bottom left.
Bottom left.
I'll use my...
It's this one. You see my ping?
Okay. I will use my divine sense to determine if this entity is a fiend or a celestial. Probably not undead, but...
There are 4 fiends within 60 feet of you.
Ooh.
Each one is a fiend.
Duh! Well, friends,
Don't trust
I
this guy.
sense... I sense a great evil within these...
He doesn't even know what god he serves.
If we break these beings out, it must be only to destroy them and send them back to wherever they came. But perhaps we should leave them trapped in here as they, must accept their fate.
We'll be
Or we
free
could
one
just
day.
banish them.
It may be beyond my power to banish them with any sort of magic. I suggest we leave quickly before they, influence you further, Kelnozz. You've resisted them so far, but...
The current personal hells, I can think of no better place for them.
Yes, I agree with Eikooc. Let us depart with most haste.
But the treasure!
It's a trap, Kelnozz. We've already found the treasure. They simply wish to woo you into releasing them.
Perhaps you're right, Tharhun. Very well. Let us leave before we go to bed and I come back here later and let them out.
Yes,
So
at
leave
least
us
until
here.
then.
We will destroy you.
Well,
Courtesy,
you're welcome to
Dragonborn.
try from in there.
one day I will feast on your soul on the Hill of Valor.
Well, I feel more secure that my choice is correct after hearing that. So, let us go, friends.
Zerun scum! He just will keep assaulting you guys with vile vulgarities and threats.
I leap across the pit after taking a bit of a run and make my way slowly out of the tomb.
Alright. Brynn and Kelnozz, you're about to open up the statues. And Eikooc?
I see these statues look ripe for opening, but I will follow Tharhun's lead with knowing he would not have us open fiendish troubles. Kelnozz, you should back away from your friends there. I mean, those statues.
This is taking all of my willpower.
Don't listen to them, Kelnozz.
Yes,
You're
I
stronger
know.
than this. You can resist their call to you.
You like the booty, but we shall carry on. I'll jump across.
All right. What about Eikooc?
I will follow.
Okay, so you guys are able to make it back up to the first false tomb without any interruptions or without any worries.
Are we outside of the range of the statues?
Yes, as you pass into the false sarcophagus area, then you can no longer hear.
Does the voice kind of fade out like a radio station or something as you're like getting out of range?
Not really. Since it's in your mind, it kind of sounds like it doesn't really move until you're out of range, at which point it seems to just stop.
I see.
Alright, where's everyone?
Jammed in the corridor.
Yeah, we're all chilling.
Well, I think we can make our way out to at least here.
Nope, we'll stay real clustered together.
I went even further than that.
Let's stay a fireball
Oh.
distance.
Grage is already all the way back there, but there's more places to go over here.
Or one
But
of those doors.
or we could go that way, up
No,
to that
let's explore
thing.
the coast area first.
There are many places to go where the Dragar could be hiding. Quite difficult to know where they are. We haven't seen any in some time.
Shall we try down this corridor? Can I send bims? Make
Yeah,
yourself
see,
useful, bims.
see if Bims can find the way.
He sees that there are 3 ways to go as he turns around the corner there.
Let's move forward.
Yep. What do we see down here? There's sort of like a regular hallway.
Yeah,
You know, it's a regular hallway.
hallway seems to go down fairly far for those looking.
Checking for traps.
Okay, great. You see no traps.
Well, let's go here. Take a peek around the corners.
Yeah, I'm with you, Grage.
All right, just 1 second. Okay, roll perception checks, please.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Okay, place yourself, guys, in your marching order here.
Let's bring up the rear to cover our backs. These beams.
Okay, so as you guys start trudging further in this hallway, Eikooc is able to hear ahead of you guys is the sound of sounds like something like scraping and banging on rocks. And as you get a bit closer, you can see that up ahead is an Umber Hulk
Oh shit.
who turns to you guys as it seems to realize that you guys are there around the same time that you see it.
Awkward.
So let's roll initiative. So just a reminder that these guys have that funky eye thing going on. Oh god, it's so low on the initiative. Might not even
Yeah, the Eye of Fear.
You also get +2 on your saves if you want to try and look at it, or else if you don't want to look at it, what happens then? You can't see it, so you get
It's
disadvantage on
essentially-
attacks.
Yeah, if you can't see it, you close your eyes, you get a disadvantage, and if you fail your save, it's like essentially the confusion spell.
That's pretty bad.
Alright, so I think we're just waiting for Brynn here.
Sorry, my initiative.
Likely going first, so...
Hi-oh! Nope.
Ooh.
Middle of the road 15. It happens.
Bob, I don't know how to add
Come
my
on.
pick to my weapon.
Hold on just a second.
Or I don't know, like stats or anything on it, or...
Okay. Well, first things first. I'll get the stats for you there.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll use it another time.
Okay. I'll send you... Yeah, okay. You still have to just double check to make sure you're proficient with the two, for that matter. That would be in the monk section if you want to look it up.
Simple weapons and short swords.
Oh, and I think Warpick is a simple weapon. But I'm not sure. So just check in the equipment section. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. It's your turn, so don't check anything. Just tell me what you're doing.
I mean, I have the ability to delay my turn till the last. Is that a thing or no?
No, you can ready an action where you kind of give a specific scenario, and if it happens, then you can use your reaction in the middle of somebody else's turn to do it.
Okay. Alright, so I'll move up here to be in the front line with Kelnozz.
A brave soul.
Always. And I will ready an action to smash him with my axe should he get too close.
Okay, so if it gets in melee range, you're going to smash him with your axe. Sounds good.
Multiple times.
You can only do it once, just to be really clear on the rules. But, Brynn, it's your turn.
Can I see him from back here with my dark vision?
No, you're limited to 60 feet.
60.
So you can't see him, you can still shoot at him, but it'll be a disadvantage.
And once I can see him, I'm then taking that extra wisdom saving throw. Something, or getting confused.
Yes.
Okay. Wouldn't mind. I only have to move to next to Eikooc to be able to see him. Right here. Right in there.
Get,
60 feet, so 10, 20, 30, 40, yeah. There you'd be able to see him.
Okay. I'll go here.
Alright, well, what's your choice here? Are you shutting your eyes or are you...
No, I'd like to jam
Hold
a
the dice.
arrow right between the eyeballs.
So you're not closing your eyes?
That's correct.
Okay, make your charisma saving throw.
Oh, it's charisma. Oh, I thought it was wisdom. Well,
confusion is wisdom, but I guess.
I'm gonna use my last luck point here.
+2.
Much better. +2. There's 12.
Alright, that is a big giant fail.
Ooh.
Alright.
You permanently die.
So, I'm going to roll a d3. I'm going to roll a d4. The two dogs. The dog next to you here is 1, 2, 3. Bims is 4.
Oh, good.
Hey, wait a second. Why is it 1d8? Should be 1d10.
What, for the confused thing?
Yeah.
Well, the Umbra rules are different, that's why.
Ah.
Yeah. So, okay, so go ahead and make a melee attack on one of Eikooc dogs here.
A melee attack with my bow?
Well, you have a sword, so...
Oh, do I get to choose what sword?
Essentially, yes. You can use what your melee weapon you want.
Okay. Well, I'll just use the regular longsword plus one then.
How long is he possessed for?
This one round. Alright, just 1 second. I was not expecting to tackle a Mastiff. 12 is probably a hit.
It is.
It is a
AC
hit.
12.
Yep, okay, so go ahead and roll damage. Alright, the dog slashed in twain and seems to collapse into pale blue. It wasn't that one, but pale blue light. And returns back to whatever plane it exists on.
My dog.
Whoops.
Bro.
Alright. Okay, so Eikooc, on your turn. Do you have dark vision on? I believe you do, right?
I do, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so you can see this creature's eyes, so go ahead and make your choice.
I'm going to choose to not look at it.
Okay.
And I'm going to hit him with a fireball.
Perfect. All right. All right. So manages to duck out of the way, but still takes a burn and cries out in pain. All right. Anything else in your turn?
No. Actually, sorry. Yeah, good point. I'm going to tell my Mastiff to attack. Brynn. Actually, I'm going to maybe keep my Mastiff here defending me from Brynn specifically.
How long does that last? Like, is that an ongoing effect, or if next round I close my eyes, I can?
Yeah, you'll be fine on your beginning of your next turn. Alright, maybe we should make the dog do this thing. Did you tell your dog to turn its eyes?
My dog's just concentrating on Brynn right now.
Does your dog have night vision?
Defending me from him. That's a very good question. Shut up, Scott. He has
No.
keen senses. It says
Okay.
he has advantage on wisdom and keen hearing and smell.
Not affected by eyeballs looking at him.
You're up, Kelnozz.
All right. I will do my charisma saving throw first,
Okay.
because I'm going to try to battle this guy to the... Avoid his glare, his gaze.
Alright, that is just fine.
Ha! Check this out. I charge.
Do you have enough space to get there and do something?
Is it 10? Each
square is
square?
10, yeah. It's
So I can
35.
move 30.
Yeah, he's 35 away.
Drat. I think my movement's only 30. Yeah, it's 30. Okay, that's fine. I use a bonus action to light my sword on fire, and I will cast a spell. Because why not? I will cast Fairy Fire. So he's got to do a dexterity saving throw. Take that. Boom. He's covered with purple faint light. And can I also ready an action? Oh no, that was my action. Very well. That is the end of my turn.
Alright, on its turn, it is going to dash
Good boy.
and just charges forwards at you two. Grage, your ready to action now triggers, so if you want, you can use your reaction to attack.
And you have advantage on this attack. Anyone who attacks the Ember Hulk has advantage.
A 21 hits, but go ahead and roll again for your advantage.
So roll again with advantage.
Just roll again, like once again, because you have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already hit, but we're just checking for a critical.
Okay.
You might get a crit.
Okay, so go ahead and roll damage. Alright, so as the Umber Hulk gets close to you, you slash out with your axe and manage to cut into it. Alright, so it dashed, so its turn is over. Now, Tharhun, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll try and make this saving throw.
Charisma?
Yeah. Oh,
Is
it's not all that great.
that included a +2 from yourself?
Oh.
Or you don't get that.
I do, so that's 15 actually.
A 15 passes.
Oh, one of you guys was about to take a cleave to the face, but you're lucky. Alright, I move over here and attack with a greatsword, as you might imagine.
Okay.
With advantage. Ha!
Oof, hit.
Solid hit.
Alright, your first swing slices into the creature.
Okay, I do it again with also advantage again.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage again.
Ooh, double ones? Those are being re-rolled. 2d6. Let's see, 7 plus 5 would be 12 damage.
Alright, the creature cries out, and it seems bloody
Nice.
There you go.
now. Okay, Grage, you're up.
so I think I failed.
Yeah, that's a fail.
Oh.
Okay, so who do I attack first?
Well,
Everyone?
yeah, you do
Don't do it,
attack.
Grage.
Okay.
He could attack the Umberhulk, though.
Yeah.
Still.
So it's going to be either Bims, Kelnozz, or the Umberhulk. 1, 2, 3. God damn it.
Haha!
Alright, to attack the Umberhulk. You just get one attack though, since it's within this confusing gaze.
Good damage.
Even when I'm confused, I do the right thing.
Creature cries out in pain. Brynn, your turn. Saving throw or blind? What are you up to?
I'm gonna go blind. And then wouldn't the advantage that Kelnozz is giving beat the disadvantage? So it's just
No.
regular?
That's right, it cancels it out.
Yeah.
Well, no, I have to.
Yeah, he says Fairy Fire on. That's why he has advantage.
Yeah, any attacks against him are with advantage.
Well, it says any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the attacking creature can benefit from being invisible.
Yes. Look at this guy. I love Scott.
Get out of here.
I was considering that myself.
Hand in your resignation.
Someone give us a
Yeah.
job.
Man, that's too much silence.
Alright.
I
change your
guess I'll go with the disadvantaged blind shot. See
Okay.
how we do. Oh, 21.
21 hits.
You don't see that every day.
8 piercing damage.
Okay.
And
Creature's still up.
might as well lob an extra attack with that disadvantage roll. 15 this time.
15 is a miss. The arrow just scratches off its natural armor. Alright. So, Yuck. What's your choice here?
Well, I don't have infinite numbers of AoE attacks.
Remember that
However,
you can usually like empower some of your spells, maybe with your tiara or whatever it is. I forget what I called it. Circlet.
yeah. Give me 1 second on that. Right. I have to remember how that all works.
Maybe read it separately, because
Another day.
Is,
I'm going to cast Shatter on this guy.
okay. And that's just normal level.
Yeah.
Alright. So where are you placing this?
This is being placed basically right on the upper Hulk, I guess.
What am I doing here?
Just 10-foot sphere.
20-foot circumference, so.
10-foot radius. Yep, 20-foot circumference. Yeah. So right on the Umber Hulk.
Alright. Okay, so it manages to pass its save again. Takes half that damage. squawks out in pain as your thunderous damage just deafens it for a moment. Alright, Kelnozz, your choice.
I'll be making a successful charisma saving throw.
We'll see with that. Go ahead. You were correct.
Huzzah! And I will swing my blade. Oh! Oh wait, I
That's
should have rolled with
damage.
advantage.
Yeah, that looks like you just rolled. Oh yeah, it was. I'm getting thrown
That
off
was
by
with the normal
I'm
one?
getting thrown off by the blast, which has definitely been worn off by now.
Oh.
Yeah. So a 10.
So that's a
your
miss.
Advantage is miss.
Yeah. Okay, so second attack, I'll roll properly with advantage. There we go.
Right, 26 does hit.
So we'll do 8 slashing, 10 fire damage.
Ooh. The creature barely manages to stay on its feet as it now is
Hold
covered
up.
in burns. Oh, you have another attack.
With bonus action, I will give Bardic Inspiration to Tharhun, because he's next. May your blade strike true, Tharhun.
I nod.
Well,
Ready my greatsword.
it's great pain transferring over into rage. It's going to try and attack Kelnozz. So first it's going to make claw attacks. Hit with the second one. 9 slashing damage.
Yeah, that's a hit for sure. Oh!
And it tries to lunge forward in a desperate attempt to pinch you with its mandibles. Ooh, take 14 slashing damage.
Oof. That took a pretty big chunk.
Alright, now it is Tharhun's turn.
Okay. I'll take this save,
You pass.
and I attack with advantage.
Alright, you slay the beast. You had 1 hit point left. And the creature just slumps to the ground.
Take that, creature.
Well, perhaps there are more creatures down this way that need to be felled to make these halls safe. Let's continue this way, perhaps. Any more frescoes on the wall? Does anyone see?
Any more gems to be plundered?
None here.
Watch out for fiends and cursed statues.
Alright, as you get here, you see that there is a passageway leading into the northeast, and another passageway leading to the south.
Shall we keep going south?
Traps?
Oh, yeah, we could do some trap checking. Can never do enough trap checking.
You're not able to see any traps.
After I fell into the
we
pit,
didn't
I just...
check these hallways back here before we moved down?
We chose a direction, my friend.
Dead end? Okay.
Well, we could send Bims for a scout, I suppose, but I'm charging forward.
Dragon face is on the move.
I'll send Bims northeast just to take a quick look.
And he sees more hallway. Tharhun, as you pass over here, you can see that the passageway seems to open up into a larger chamber here.
Okay. I carefully move forward to take a closer look of what might be in this larger opening.
Get in that large opening. Get in there.
Fine. Well, I'm just going to stay at the entrance here and take a peek around. Sounds like there's a lot of DM reading over there. This could be bad, boys.
Okay, so you managed to see a large room with 4 alcoves in the north side, each with an identical likeness of a 10-foot tall dwarven statue. They all match the earlier carvings you saw of King Malarky.
The fiends.
Grage, you can see with your stone cunning trait right away that there are is a breakaway section of the floor.
Appears there are
Oh, so
traps in here, my friend.
that's a tapestry. So the breakaway is over here.
Breakaway. Can I mark it on the floor?
Yeah, sure. There's like a paintbrush tool you can use.
I see it. Alright, where is it?
It's
Ping.
toolbar. It's a toolbar, so I can't ping it. It's
No, ping where the trap is.
oh, I see. So here you guys can see is a tapestry. If you get a bit closer to the tapestry, Grade, you see that it is it depicts King Malarky, and him and his guards are fighting a huge, strange-looking creature. And you can make a nature check if you'd like.
I don't know this creature.
You are unfamiliar with this type of creature.
Could I take a look?
Sure. Yeah, anyone can
I
make a nature check upon reviewing the tapestry.
Big Kelnozz.
Let me see. Oh, I rolled with advantage. Well, whatever.
Yeah, 11's fine. So Eikooc and Kelnozz are both familiar with these creatures. They're called bullets.
Bullet?
Yeah, I'm not sure how you say it out loud, to be honest. Let me see. I can press the button.
Bullet.
Bullet, yeah. It's like imagine like a shark on land. It's like a gray, stony, like, creature that has like the mouth of a shark, like the head of a shark, but with like the body of, closer to like a rhino, but with like huge clawed hands on it.
Huh.
And these guys are fighting this creature in like a gem-encrusted cavern.
You certainly don't see that every day.
Have you seen one of these, Kelnozz? This is your world, is it not?
Indeed it is. Would I have seen anything like this?
A bullet?
Yeah.
Yeah, they would have been, like, not super common, but also not totally unheard of in the Underdark. They're underground creatures, so they burrow around and can be found throughout the wilds of the Underrock.
I have seen them. They're not to be trifled with. They can pop out of the ground when you least expect it. These tapestries are clearly telling some sort of story. What do we have up to the north here?
These are the 4 statues of King Malarky. And then here in this area is where...
Are they all in identical poses?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
And then you guys can also see a hallway that extends over here.
I'm gonna check the statues for hidden switches or
What's going on here?
anything interesting.
Sorry, just one sec. It's not letting me reveal areas. There we go. Alright, you take a look for the statue at for any kind of switches or anything. And as you get close to the statues, you feel a slight rumble.
Nope.
I do believe I'm hungry.
Kelnozz, this rumble feels much closer to you. And as Grage approaches the statues and starts looking, the ground beneath your feet starts to open up, and a large claw reaches out of the ground. Let's roll initiative.
Yikes. Maybe it's one of these cursed creatures. Go, go, go initiative.
God damn it.
Damn, dwarves. That's some malarkey.
Why is it that you're trying to murder us and you're always so upset when we get the advantage?
It's just every now and then it'd be nice to deny Ryan the automatic advantage on his attacks.
I think that's the whole point, though.
So, emerging from the ground here, it doesn't emerge all the way, it's like half out. A large, clearly undead bullet rips out of the ground.
Oof.
It's also undead.
Get out of
or
there.
It's normally undead.
No, it's normally just a normal, like a monster.
Alright.
Alright, so let me arrange these things. Brynn, it looks like you're pretty safely going first, so... make sure you're within range to see it, which is no problem. You're 60 feet.
Yep.
So you can go ahead when you're ready.
I'm gonna hit him with a hunter's mark. And then start the bowing.
Commence the bowing.
28
28 is a hit.
plus 10 plus 5, so 15 damage. Get him with the... Holy shit, it's another attack. Boom!
Ooh, okay, go ahead.
17 plus 4, 21 more damage.
Go ahead and re-roll, roll another d6 for your hunter's mark.
A second d6?
You're critting, so you re-roll.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So that's
I don't even know what that adds up to. 17, 21, 27.
27,
Oh
right.
my god.
Oh, 27 plus 15, that's a decent round.
Your arrow manages to hit one of the very few soft spots of this creature, and it bellows out in pain.
You're putting up some Scott numbers.
Whew!
Speaking of putting up good numbers, EX been rolling high a lot this round as well, like this turn. So go ahead.
Hit a couple decent ones. Yeah, okay. So I am going to... I'm trying to decide, since he's kind of in the ground, whether I want to do something different.
He's essentially got half cover.
Say that again?
He's got half cover. Which means he just has a small bonus on his AC.
Okay. Well, I don't think this is going to make any sort of difference for him, so I am going to surround him in a wall of fire.
you want, you can go ahead and draw that.
Okay.
Put him in the kill box.
Alright, so it's failing its throw there. Take 17 fire damage. Doesn't seem very happy about that. Anything else on your turn?
I will tell my Mastiff to guard me.
Okay. So Grage, on your turn. Yeah, just remember, only use your hand axe on going through the fire. Okay, so that's definitely a hit. So it takes 11 damage.
My second attack be hand axe as well?
Your second attack can, but I don't think you can use your bonus attack to use it. Alright, so another 8 slashing damage. Very good. This thing's hasn't had a turn yet. It's almost dead. I mean, it's bloodied. Kelnozz, you're up.
Alright. I'm going to attack it. Well, I'll light it on fire using, using my bonus action. Then scimitar. Oh, yeah!
This is bullshit. Alright, make sure you roll 46 on this critical for your fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that is...
What a roll!
Oh my god, 31
One away
damage.
from perfect.
Almost perfect.
Alright, so
Get
this
out of here.
flaming scimitar cuts through the fire and does more fire damage on this creature.
Just burns the shit out of it. Fire. Take that.
Alright. Tharhun, can you deny this creature a turn?
Well, I think, Kelnozz has already done 2 attacks, or just 1?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I have a second attack. Oh my
Second
god.
attack.
Second
Dude,
attack.
you're not done.
Okay, 23 is a hit.
10 slashing plus 11 fire. Oh my god.
Ooh.
No turns for you, Bob. You don't get to play this game.
Or Scott.
I was ready to vanquish the undead instead.
So the creature, still trying to crawl out of its hole, summarily beat down very quickly.
It gets murderized.
That was good rolls on your parts. One very bad initiative roll on my part. But that's fine. Alright, so the creature dies. Just kind of falls back into its hole.
Take that.
Alright, I think we will end the session for tonight there at a very overwhelming victory over a monster.
This dungeon's huge, Bobby.